I will make this beyond simple. These are most people in the world. 99%. Let's say here's a smaller group, 0.9%, just so you can imagine it. Here's a power structure. Secret societies such as Freemasons, the Bohemian Grove, Bilderberg Group. Here we have a stage. It's a show for entertainment. Many people take it serious. It's what you call politics. Here we have politicians. And here's the government within the government. Draw an all-seeing eye. You see it every day, everywhere, which is why you feel like you're being followed. You feel like you're being watched. There's a reason for this. But from up here, you can see it all. This is the place where, for the awake people, 0.1%. From up here, you can see everything clear, and all you can do is throw a few rocks at the system. But if you're here, you don't have to worry about things. You can accept reality for what it is. You don't have to live in denial. Whereas this small group, they have to believe in false hope. They cannot accept that there is no resistance. From up here, you can see the beauty in everything. And that's just one of the many, many, many pluses. You can, it's possible to tell the 99% most people that they are asleep. But to tell this smaller group of 0.9% people that they are not awake is almost impossible, because they already believe that they are awake. And it's made this way for a reason. When you talk about the controlled opposition, this is who you talk about. When you talk about the order out of chaos, this is the chaos, and they will pull everybody else with them. And when the whole system collapses, everybody falls on the same boat. Many of these people are part of the New Age movement. You cannot tell them that they blindly follow people, because they think that people like Alex Jones, David Icke, David Wilcock, Joe Rogan are exposing them. If these people are controlled by television, most people, and many, many more things, of course, then this group is controlled by the internet. They want you to believe that the information on the internet is free and it's not censored. And when you Google and YouTube things, you'll find the truth. When in reality, they own those sites. They own forums like Above Top Secret, Godlike Productions, David Icke's forum, which many people use. The information you will find there is the information that they want you to know. If you would, and this can be proven, if you try to tell the truth to these people about 9/11, let's say, they will call you names, right? And that's what they have taught this little group, is how you deal with people who give you different views on things. You call them names, and then you go back in denial. If this group follows news like CNN, Fox, then they simply follow Russia Today or InfoWars, owned by the same people. This can also be very easy. It's easy to prove it. They may believe that they have taken the first step or more, but in actually they haven't taken any steps at all. They're still down here. All of these people are in exactly the same mental state. when I say the word Illuminati, I merely mean the people in power, the elite. Nobody knows who they are, which is exactly why people like Alex Jones and David Icke make no sense, because they will give you different opinions, and the fact alone that there's so many different opinions on this already tells you that something is wrong, because it means that most of them are wrong, because only one of them can be right. So it makes no sense. If somebody would say there's some greedy old man who made up the Illuminati and there's actually nobody who believes in those things, who uses this symbology, then you should still respect their opinion. And if somebody says that there are people really who think that they are enlightened and they are using these things to say we are in power and you cannot do anything about it, and this is why they expose themselves, you could say, then you also should respect their opinion, because you cannot know, and everybody who is awake will know this. But if you would call Alex Jones and say, is it possible that Ron Paul could be the so-called Antichrist, he would call you names and he would never even admit that it's possible. It's one of the many, many ways to tell, are you dealing with a disinfo person, a person who's spreading misinformation, or possibly with a liar, with a brainwashed person, or are you dealing with somebody who is open-minded, who can accept every possibility?